So I went through a drive-through today, and when I pulled up, I was the third car in line. The first car finished their order and drove around, and the man directly in front of me did not pull up to the sign. And I didn't know what to do. Do I honk at this guy? Do I give him a second? Like, I'm not a jerk. I can be patient. And so we sat there for about 3 minutes, and this is where I was contemplating, okay, is this man falling asleep? What do I need to do? Am I honking the horn? And finally, he scooted up. And when he scooted up to the intercom, I heard the lady over the intercom say, I'll be with you in just a minute, or, whatever. And then that man did not say anything. He just sat there. And the lady came back on the line and on the intercom and said, okay, order when you're ready. And he just continued to sit there. And eventually she said, okay, take your time. I'll be here when you're ready. And he continued to sit there. And this man, like, he leaned out of his window and he was studying that board like he's never seen a menu before. I don't know what was going on. Eventually, after several minutes, he drove out and left without ordering anything. And it's, okay, cool. Like, you didn't see anything you liked, but hey, man, this is an Arby's. Like, at this point, if you don't know what Arby's has to offer, it's kind of just the one thing. It's just roast beef. Like, I know they've got other things, but it's just the one thing. If you don't know what you're in store for when you pull up to an Arby's, then what are you really doing there in the first place? And honestly, do you not know how America works? Because this is what we do in America. In America, we all have the one thing that we order at every restaurant. If we go to a Wendy's, we are getting the chicken nuggets and a spicy chicken sandwich. If we go to a McDonald's, we are getting a 20-piece nugget value meal. And if we go to an Arby's, we are getting the biggest roast beef sandwich they have with the curly fries. And on and on and on. We all have, and listen, that's just me because I'm fat, but we all have the same thing that we order at every restaurant every time we go. And this man really pulled up into an Arby's and didn't know what they had to offer and was so surprised that they didn't have something he wanted that he left. And then on the way home, I saw that man in the Hardee's drive-thru and he didn't order anything there either. I said, what are you doing, guy? You don't know what they're selling at Hardee's either? Have you never eaten in a restaurant?